Okay, so we are back. I had my exams going on and bunch of other shit, so that's why I was just uploading one fucking game because I recorded it for like a fucking 30, 40 episodes, and I was like, I'm just gonna upload all this, schedule it so that I can focus on my studies instead. But we are back with some Magium. And last time, as far as I can remember, it was basically like Kate was getting pushed in a corner. She was about to use ice magic, and then Hardrick stepped in and he defeated all the creatures and whatnot. And now they're both going into detention later. And I believe you were going back into our rooms after you were like almost assassinated or whatever. As I keep watching the fights, I'm starting to get a feeling of relief because most, if not all, the warriors that we have seen since Kate's battle are nowhere near strong enough to deal with monsters such as manticores or desert marauders. This means that defeating them should be a piece of cake. Maybe this arena wasn't so scary after all. Don't get too relaxed, Layla writes as she sees the expression on my face while we watch the final battle of the round. We still have no idea how we're going to defeat the troll, and to be frank, I think he's going to be much more dangerous than monsters we have fought so far. Yeah, but you're forgetting something, I tell Layla. You're the 4th division. This means that the troll will have to go through Hardrick and Darren before he reaches us. Regeneration or no, I honestly couldn't even imagine Hardrick losing a duel against him after the way he's fought in the first round. In this first round, the way I see it, I mean, I feel like Hardrick is they're gonna be like, yo, Hardrick is not fighting him because some bullshit reason, because he's like in detention or something, whatever like that. Hardrick losing a duel against him after the way he's fought in his first round. The way I see it, they may as well be crowning us victors of this arena even right now, because there's really no point. There isn't much of a point in dragging this any long. Attention all gladiators, the announcer says in a very loud voice all of a sudden. While I was talking with Layla, it seems that the final battle has already ended and the warriors were now returning to their division area. There has been a slight change in our in a fight schedule for second round, the announcer says. Unlike the first round where the divisions have been fighting in the order of the division, in the second round there will be one exception to this rule. By special request of our esteemed arena owner, Mr. Wennard, the first division to fight Velgos in the second round will be none other than Division 4, of course. Gladiators of the 4th division, please make sure that you're ready. The fight will begin in the next few minutes. 4th division is ours, right? Or is our 5th division? We are in the 4th division. Yep. We are, obviously, I just said bullshit reason. Well, actually, they didn't even give a reason. They're just like, you know what, fight. Humans, we are the voice of Velgos, the troll, shouting from the other end of the arena as soon as the announcer stops talking. Your time is up, there is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, all that awaits you is death. Blame your fate for having been unlucky enough to cross paths with Velgos the mercenary. The crowds are going wild, just like they did after Hardrick's first fight. They're chanting the troll's name loudly over and over. Velgos, Velgos, Velgos. They all keep chanting as the troll waves at the crowd, makes intimidating gestures towards us every once in a while. I tell Layla, well damn. Stillwater, Bruce shouts. Hey Stillwater, are you listening? I suddenly realized I've been so lost in my own thoughts for the past minute that I've been completely neglecting my surroundings. Wilhelm seems to have already returned to our room while I was spacing out. Judging by Bruce's tone of voice, I can only assume that he asked me a question, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, I tell him. Could you repeat that? I was talking about Wilhelm, Bruce says. We can't let him roam free throughout the arena after what he did last round. Who knows who he'll try to kill next. I say we tie him up and leave him here. It's safer that way. We did have like a really good hearing check, which I remember that we got the info that he is not going to do it anymore. He's not going to take the side, assassinate anyone basically. So I think it's fine. Safer that way. Wilhelm is not a threat. Let him do what he wants. He won't make any difference. We don't have any rope. We could just still him to keep his distance from us. Let him fight with us. We need all the help we can to get against that troll. That's fine. Because we already heard that he won't be a problem. If you're worried about me backstabbing you, Wilhelm says, then make sure to always be in your line of sight during the battle, so you can keep your eyes on me without much effort. Would that be enough to put your worries to rest? I suppose, Bruce says. As long as I can easily see where you are at all times, you're not much of a threat. Very well, Wilhelm says. Fighting on the front line is not exactly ideal for me, but I'd rather do this than be forced to fight alone. I only hope that you won't take advantage of the situation to use me as a decoy. Damn it, now I've lost my train of thought. What was I thinking about before? That happens so often, I hate that. Before I got interrupted, I'm sure it had something to do with the troll. As I take another look towards the fighting arena and see the troll still waving at the crowds, my previous thoughts suddenly come back to me. Layla, I say, is it just me or the troll wearing different armor this time around? Yes, Layla writes, it's still anti-magic armor, but now he also has shoulder pads. He probably switched armors in order to make it harder for us to cut his head off again. Correct me if I'm wrong, I say, but isn't this specific model of armor he's wearing vulnerable to regular fire? The armor he's wearing does not protect him against regular fire at all, Layla writes, only against magical fire. That's what I thought, I say. Then I head towards the door leading to the corridors outside our room. As I prepare to open the door, I turn towards Layla to give her one final signal before I go. Layla, could you do me a favor? I tell her. I need to make one of the torches that are lighting the halls to I need you to take one of the torches that are lighting the halls to bring it with you in the arena when the round begins. Make sure they don't let the troll see it when you approach him. When we are both in the fighting arena, I'll give you a signal, then you throw the torch at him. Got it? Yes, but where are you going? Layla writes. What are you planning to do? You'll find out soon enough, I say, and then I walk out of the door. I make sure that the guards are nowhere in sight and start heading towards Hardrick Division's area. If memory serves, his room should be very close to ours. Hearing check successful, level 2. Almost as soon as I exit my room, I start hearing two guards talking to each other very far down the corridor. Did you hear that they are bringing in ogres this round? One of the guards says. You mean the one that Velgos captured? And the other guard says, yeah. I heard the troll is holding members of the tribe hostage, and he is threatening to kill them unless they fight on his side. One of those tribe members is a female shaman. You don't see many of those these days. Wait, did he say female shaman? So that's why she had all those strange garments and marking on her face. What do you mean? You saw her? Yeah, one of the cells I'm guarding has a few ogres in it. It's the one closest to the locker room. I'm guessing Velgos must have asked the owner to move them here temporarily so he can easily kill one or two of them in case the warriors misbehave. Ha, those dumb ogres don't even know that their tribe members are right under their noses. Serves them right. If they were stupid enough to get captured, then they deserve to live their lives as the troll's henchmen. I'm sure they'll provide us with good entertainment. The both guards laugh and then they resume their patrols. I make my way down the hallway. That's good. We can actually free them and that might help. I make my way down the hallway as fast as I can. I try to figure out which one of the doors leading to a dwarf's room. When I hear Hardrick's laughter coming from one of the doors, realize that I've reached my destination. I knock on the door 3 times, calling out to him and let him know who it is. Hardrick, you there? I say, yeah, give me a sec. Hardrick says as he opens the door for me a few seconds later. Just as I was hoping, it looks like the dwarf brought more than a few bottles of ale with him to keep him company. He likely tried to convince his teammates to drink with him before the battle, but doesn't look like he had much luck. Congratulations on winning your first round, Barry, Hardrick says. Did you come to make a toast before your next battle? Not exactly, I say, but I did come here to ask you for one of your dwarven ale bottles if it's not too much trouble. Not at all, Hardrick said. I originally bought these bottles here to give them to my teammates, but nobody here seems to appreciate the joys of sharing a drink before a battle like I do. Take whatever bottle you like, I got plenty. Perfect, I tell him as I pick one of the dwarven ale bottles from the ground and then head towards the fighting arena through the hole in the wall where the iron gate used to be before Hardrick blew it out of its hinges. See you around, I tell him. They wave at him and walk out of the division area. See you, I guess, Hardrick says, looking a bit confused. I guess he expected me to sit down and drink with him or something. As I slowly make my way towards the troll with a bottle of ale in hand, the announcer starts shouting at me from his elevated platform above. What do you think you're doing? He says. The round hasn't begun yet. Get back to your own division area right now. Do you hear me? Get back. Hey, are you listening to me? Ignore the announcer and look directly at the troll while walking casually towards him. When he sees me, Velgo stops waving at the crowd and begins to grin maliciously at me. Did you come here to beg for your life, human? The troll shouts at me. It will do you no good. Your fate has already been sealed. I don't say anything and keep walking forward. Damn it. The announcer says, open the gates. Open them now. I hear a horn signaling the beginning of the second round. The gate to my division starts to slowly get raised. As I keep walking, I make sure that I advance slowly enough to give Layla the time to catch up to me. The troll is still taunting. He must be thinking that I came here to offer him a drink. I don't think he's ever had the privilege of tasting dwarven ale before. Judging by the burning sensation that I get in my throat when I drank my first bottle with Hardrick, I wager that this is the strongest alcoholic beverage the money can buy. Maybe Velgos would be a little more worried if he knew that what I had in this bottle. Are you trying to bribe me, human? Velgo says with a laugh. It's going to take more than a bottle of ale to convince me to spare your life. How about you start by kneeling before me? I want every spectator in the crowd to see how pathetic you are before I kill you. I've stopped right in front of the troll and I smile at him while raising my bottle. Layla is now only a few dozen feet behind me and she's closing in with the other members of my division, not far behind her. She is holding the torch behind her back, making sure the troll doesn't see it. Cheers, I say to the troll while I have my bottle raised in the air. What are you trying to? Velga starts to say, but I'm gonna let him finish this sentence. I quickly smash the bottle by his neck. I smash it into the troll's skull, covering him in dwarven ale from head to toe. The troll seems shocked, unable to understand what is going on. Layla, now, I shout. I jump back from the troll. As soon as I give the signal, Layla throws her torch at the troll, igniting the flammable liquid. It's that flammable? Fucking hell. I mean, it's still ale. What are you fucking... Is it fucking kerosene or something? What the hell?